It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this, and I would like to issue an apology because the reason why I didn't go back to this is because I've been so busy with so many games that I really want to go back to this game because let's be fair, these guys, you guys enjoy these as much as anyone else does. So it's time for us to return to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. We've already completed the GX campaign, not to mention detailing the reasons why we never got an English dub of Season 4 to begin with. Now it's time for us to move on, or rather, let's rev it up with Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's. And yeah, there is a lot here. I do mean a lot because it covers, I believe, the first 3 seasons. Though, if you've gotten your hands on the DLC, which thankfully this game also has, this one also covers the end. You want to know where the end happened? These final 2. These 2. And when we get to those, I will be talking about them. So without further ado, let us get started with the first one. Ready, set, duel. Now loading 5D's histories. Duelists young and old, professional and amateur alike, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to New Domino City, home of turbo dueling. Turbo duels are a new form of dueling that takes place on motorcycles called duel runners. However, our story does not begin in New Domino City. We join our hero, Yusei Fudo, in the poorer outskirts known as Satellite. Yusei was wronged by the undefeated turbo dueling champion, Jack Atlas. The two were once friends, but Jack stole Yusei's 2 most prized possessions, the Stardust Dragon card and his custom duel runner. Jack left Satellite and became the turbo dueling champion for New Domino City. Yusei wanted to confront Jack, but unfortunately Sector Security kept getting in his way. Yusei's friend Rally found a Skylon 30 acceleration chip. Yusei needed this chip badly for the new duel runner he was building. Yusei! Hey Yusei! Check this out! It's a Skylon 30 acceleration chip. Aren't those incredibly expensive? Don't tell me you stole this. I didn't steal nothing. It was just laying on the ground in broad daylight. Okay, thanks. This is just what I needed. I knew you'd like it. Will it make your duel runner faster? Absolutely. Unfortunately, Sector Security had tracked Rally and quickly closed in on Yusei and his friends. So it was up to Yusei to confront Sector Security and get his friends out of trouble. I knew I should have locked you up when you were a kid. Looks like I'll finally get my wish. Are you gonna make this easy and come along quietly? I will, if you can beat me. You got yourself a deal, fool. And here's the thing, didn't Tetsu Trudge have that scar until much later? For this lesson, I'll explain Synchro Monsters and how to summon them. First, let's go over what Synchro Monsters are. Synchro Monsters are monster cards with white frames. Like Fusion Monsters, you keep them in your extra deck. To summon a Synchro Monster, you need a Tuner Monster and 1 or more non-Tuner Monsters. A Tuner Monster has Tuner in its monster type. All other monsters are non-tuners. To Synchro Summon a Synchro Monster, you need at least 1 Tuner and 1 or more non-Tuner monsters as Synchro material. The combined level of the monsters used as Synchro material must be equal to the level of the Synchro Monster you want to summon. Take note that a monster must be face up to be used as Synchro material. In the main phase, send Synchro materials to the graveyard to special summon the Synchro Monster from your extra deck. This is called a Synchro Summon. But you always need a tuner to Synchro Summon. That is actually true. Very true. Take it from me, I like Synchro Summoning most of all. Let's put a monster into play and protect it. Set Speed Warrior in defense mode. Now set your magic cylinder. That's all we can do right now, so we end the turn. He summons Montage Dragon. Card battle, activate Magic Cylinder. We need more Synchro Material Monsters in order to perform Synchro Summoning. We special summon the Tricky by discarding a spare Nitro Synchron. Monsters need to be faced up. Change Speed Warrior to attack position by flip summoning. Now let's get a couple of tuner monsters. So let's get Junk Synchron. You can see here that Junk Synchron will allow you to special summon a monster from your graveyard. Activate the effect of Junk Synchron to special summon Nitro Synchron. Activate its effect, special summon Nitro Synchron. Now we have to special summon from the extra deck. Choose the level 5 Junk Warrior to Synchro Summon. We need to send 2 cards to the grave. Now this allows us to summon Junk Warrior on the extra monster zone. Alright, now let's Synchro Summon once again, using Junk Warrior and the Nitro Synchron. This allows us to summon Nitro Warrior. Now let's play the spell card to boost our Nitro Warrior by bringing Junk Warrior back. Yeah, but some Synchro monsters will not let you summon because they have effects can only be special and cannot be special summoned by any other means. Alright, now let's finish this off. And let's take the fight to him. Time to attack with Nitro Warrior. And its effect boosts its attack up by 1,000 if a spell card was used. There you go, Trudge, you get wrecked. Ah! There goes my promotion. Guess I'm going back to being a Duel Runner meter. Nice. Now it's time we move on to the events of episodes 4 and 5, A Blast from the Past. Yusei escaped Trudge and the other sector security forces, making his way into New Domino City. There he came face to face with Jack Atlas. Jack had stolen Yusei's ace card, Stardust Dragon. Using Stardust Dragon, Jack was able to escape Satellite and establish himself as the undefeated Turbo Dueling Champion of New Domino City. Welcome to the Kaiba Dome. This Duel Dome is impressive, isn't it? Television just doesn't do it justice. Now imagine it filled with thousands of adoring fans chanting your name and cheering you on. But that's something you're never going to experience, you say. Because after this duel, the only people cheering you on will be your loser friends back in the Satellite. And that's if they don't all turn their backs on you once you return without their Stardust Dragon. Huh? You're going to regret ever coming here because I'm going to beat you with your own card. We'll see. Though I kind of like Jack's Japanese actor better than this. This one sounds a bit too British, though it has to be the fault of the English dub. Yeah, it was by that point that GX was still airing in English, and I moved on to 5D's after GX ended. Alright, let's see how that'll work. Set in defense mode and turn. He starts off with a medium piece golem. Battle? No. Denied. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. And he has 2 face downs on the field. Let's release the Speed Warrior in order to summon this. Turret Warrior in defense mode. And now we now use this. Nice. He plays Space Gate. 2 Space Gates. That means you have like 1 Space Gate counter each. No, he's just gonna keep on building up so he can summon monsters. I need to go on the offensive. Dark Resonator. And then has another Space Gate. No, he's setting up so he can summon Red Dragon Archfiend. And it's gonna keep going. Raising up the counters to 4. Come on, you gotta have something. Wait, why would you go into your battle phase? You could have at least done that on turn 1. Summons a medium piece golem in defense mode. He's summoning more monsters. And now a small piece golem. That should take care of both of his monsters. Yup, he's got nothing. Activate its effect. Allow me to double his attack. Have one monster only controls until the end phase. That still isn't going to help you. Now his attack is back to normal. Vice Dragon. Yeah, but its attack and defense are cut in half. You know this isn't going to help you much, right? Come on, Jack. You got to at least try something. Another face down? Please, let it be something that can actually do something. Yeah, because if he ends up having Mirror Force, my entire strategy's sunk. Let's find out. Space Gate again? He actually has 3 copies of this. Sadly, it will not do you much good. Sorry, Jack, but could have tried better. Yusei and Jack's duel had summoned forth a massive flaming dragon. Everyone seemed shocked, except for one man, Rex Goodwin, the head of Sector Security. What is that? Is that a dragon? What kind of trick is this, Yusei? The mighty beast has emerged from its slumber. What's happening to my body? I've never seen this glowing mark on my arm before. What? I'm not the only one with a mark? So you know what this is, Jack? You do, don't you? Jack, say something. What's going on? You are in violation of Code 36B, which states that no residents of Satellite may enter Neo Domino City. By order of the Social Maintenance Department, we're placing you under arrest. Do not try to run. We have you surrounded. Oh man, I've got no escape. And even if I didn't manage to get away, I still don't know what the mark on my arm was. That has to suck. But that's how it is. Let us continue with the facility. After his capture by Sector Security at Kaima Dome, Yusei was sent to court for sentencing. Yusei was marked with tracking dye on his left cheek and put on a bus bound for a prison known as the Facility. Yusei was placed into a cell with another inmate named Tenzen Yanagi, and the two immediately became friends. Ah, great to be back. You're so much nicer than my last roommate. What's a guy like you doing here? Me? It's because I collect cards. Everyone does that. But mine are illegal magic relics from ancient civilizations. That sounds pretty cool. Wish I could see some. Ta-da! I've been stuck here so many times that I've learned how to sneak in my entire deck past the guards. And it's a good thing I did. Why? We're not allowed to duel in this prison. You've got a lot to learn, Sonny. Dueling is the only way to stay safe, and you'll learn that lesson soon enough. But as long as we got these cards, we're set. In the facility, it was illegal to carry decks and duel. However, that didn't stop the prisoners from sneaking their decks in and dueling for respect. Yusei and Tenzen were quickly confronted by an ex-dueling champion named Bolt Tanner. Much to the amusement of the other inmates, Yusei borrowed Tenzen's treasure deck in order to accept Tanner's challenge. Say hello to my duel stadium, newbie. Now let me tell you how things work around here. First day in, everyone duels. You duel good, you get respect. But don't get no ideas because I'm the best. Prove it, Tanner. Duel you against that worthless treasure deck? Oh please, I want a challenge. And you'll get one. You said we duel here for respect. I think it's time you learn what that really means. Need a drink. And I'm seeing those squiggly lines, I think. Now this deck's a little bit better than I thought it would be. And he's running Phantom Beast in his deck? Wow, that's a lot. This will prove to be most interesting. And now he summons Phantom Beast Wildhorn. No, not so fast. Yeah, you take 2,000 points of damage. And you take 500 points of damage. Now let's flip this up to attack mode and activate its effect. Or I can make use of it. No attack points. Means nothing. Dang it, that was a bad move. He releases it. And he's brought along more firepower. That's not good. Oi! Oi, oi, oi. What to do with this situation? We have two monsters. Now I activate this effect. Now what to choose? That's a lot of different monsters of choice. This may not do me much, but I know full well I'm gonna be screwed. The Nobleman of Crossing. Yep, wrecked. That's bad. Ouch. I'm gonna try again. Hopefully I'll do better this time. This ain't gonna be a pretty thing. I swear it. I'm gonna keep trying until I beat the dang thing. He destroys my nightmare wheel. Damage negated. Discard this. And since I do, I can special summon Chromalini Mai in defense mode. Now, I release them both to summon Hermes the Infinity. And when it destroys a monster, its attack strength increases. Good. Now I can actually be able to fight back for a change. This is gonna get nuts. He had an enraged battle ox in the field. That's not gonna save you considering with what I've got. And will this do it? Jirai Gumo? Whoever uses that. Either way, you're beat. Sorry, dude, but even though I lost you, I learned from you. Hang your head in shame. I used to be a pro, but I've never dueled anyone quite like you. You're good. You got a name, newbie? It's Yusei. My time in the spotlight is long gone, but I want to do everything I can to get you to the world of the pros. What do you say? You interested? Very. Bolt Tanner's deck was interesting. But now it's time we face off against him in the lockdown duel. Soon after his duel with Bolt Tanner, Yusei had an unfortunate run-in with the chief of the facility, Mr. Armstrong. I found smuggled magazines in Tanner's cell. Y'all know that's against the rules, but I know he couldn't have gotten them alone. His accomplice has 1 hour to step forward. After that, everyone's here is gonna pay the price. Don't like it? Then you ought to figure out who helped them out. If I were you, man, I'd start by questioning his friends. There's no need for everyone to suffer. Tanner's friend just needs to fess up. If he doesn't, I got no problem putting all of you in permanent lockdown. Get real. You got something you want to say, newbie? There are no magazines. We both know that. No magazines, huh? So I'm just punishing Tanner because I feel like it? I don't know why you're doing this, but I know that Tanner wouldn't do anything wrong. You're abusing your authority, Armstrong. I can't just stand here and let you accuse me of being unfair in front of everyone. To prove that I'm a reasonable man, I'll let you duel me out here where your fellow inmates can watch. And if you win, I'll pardon Tanner's offense. But if I happen to win the duel, then no one here but me gets put in lockdown. You got a deal. What were you thinking? You can't duel him. You don't have a deck. If you were hoping to use mine, the chief took my cards from me earlier. He took mine too! My beloved treasures! Luckily, with the help of the other inmates in the facility, Yusei had a little surprise from Mr. Armstrong. Let's skip ahead to later that night. Well, here he is, the little punk with the big mouth. And I thought you might back down. After all, you're not allowed to have a deck in the facility and you need a deck to duel. Since you're showing up empty-handed, I win by forfeit. Now get him out of my sight! I have a deck right here. What the? Where'd you find those cards? You don't get it. You think we're a bunch of punks who will gladly turn on each other? That's not how it is. They lent me their cards so that I can take you down. Alright then. Even though you're breaking the rules, I'm willing to uphold my end of the deal. Guards, prepare the duel discs. And this was a duel that, well, Yusei had to be unorthodox in order to win. And for anyone wondering, I had to re-record this because Elgato did a hiccup. Luckily, I had to make an alteration and fixed it up nicely. Well, looks like we're gonna try something. Let's get started. Chaos Rider Gustav, do not activate the effect. Now he stunts with an Iron Chain Coil. You chose very poorly. And I also chose very poorly too. Now to summon the Great Phantom Thief. Now I do battle damage, And since this guy prefers to use iron chains... Ah, there you go. That ought to speed things up. What would be the strongest threat? This one. He has 2 iron chain blasters. Should have chosen iron chain blaster instead. Reload. Now he has... You're making me want to speed it up, huh? Alright then. I'll summon Chopman, the Desperate Outlaw. More the better. Now you're gonna make me discard 2 cards. That's alright. I'll place this face down. That'll be it. An Iron Chain Blaster. No, he didn't attack. Now he's making me discard 3 cards. The Axe of Despair. I only hope I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I only pray I know what I'm doing. No, I won't attack this turn. I gotta make sure I have a good enough hand in order to set things up. His entire field is full of Gravekeeper servants. No, not enough. This one's more patient-inducing than I thought it would be. Poison of the Old Man. Though if I can keep dealing damage to him every turn, maybe that can help me. Hand destruction. This could work. Chain another card. No, no, no. Four cards. Now I activate this backup soldier. No, he'll use the poison chain to discard. You need to have 30 or more cards for this. I only pray I know what I'm doing. That's right. That's 700 damage. If he doesn't summon a monster this turn, I win. And this game is sadly mine. Oh, wait. Looks like Yep. I lose this game. All because of some unfortunate circumstance. He didn't really need to do much. Yep. I lost this game. I lost because of the Gravekeeper's Servant. And he didn't really need to do much. Yeah, I lost. And then he adds a paralyzing chain. Yep. That's not gonna stop me. If I had the Imperial Order Trap, I could pretty much negate everything. That would have worked. Guess I got no choice but to go on the offensive. I have to. He has 2 paralyzing chains. He has 3 face downs on the field. First one is a Fiendish Chain. He had a second Fiendish Chain. He had 2 Fiendish Chains on the field. Why did he... Ugh. Nope. That is funny. Now I can strike back. You got yourself stuck in a loop because you don't have any Gravekeeper Savants to help you. Unless you can pull a heavy storm out of your butt. And he doesn't. He absolutely does not. Yep, this game is mine. And the worst part is that it's all his own doing. I'll set this face down. And I'll activate Karate Man's effect to double my monster's attack power. Sorry, but you tried, but it was not enough. Get wrecked! He won! He won! Never a doubt. Put him in lockdown. But what about our deal? We don't have any deal. Take him away. I don't think so, Mr. Armstrong. I saw the entire duel, and I'm afraid the only person going away is you. Goodwin! I mean, sir! I don't see how the facility can be run effectively if no trust exists between the guards and the inmates. Pack your things, Armstrong. You're fired. Yep, you know what they say. Karma can be, well... You get the idea. And they even added the Leo Luna pack. Now it's time we take on the Take Back. Shortly after defeating Armstrong, Yusei was released from the facility under Rex Goodwin's orders. But before he left, Bolt had one last gift for him. This card is going to help you get your Duel Runner back. Bolt gave Yusei a monster card, Giant Ushioni. I overheard the guards talking about your sweet ride and how it's locked up in the impound center. Take this card to a store named Bootleg, order some milk and ask for Blister. He'll help you out. Meanwhile, back at Sector Security... Are you sure about this? If you let him go, we might never find him again. It's obvious to me that Yusei's Mark of the Dragon won't reappear while he's trapped inside the walls of the facility. It's time for a change of scenery. Besides, I never said that we were letting him go. You're going to track him? Oh, you are so sneaky. With Yusei free to roam Neo-Domino City, I have selected an elite task force to keep him under surveillance and watch for any signs of the reappearance of his mark. And if his mark shows up again, that proves he is one of the signers that I've been searching for. With the help of Blister, Yusei was able to sneak into the Sector Security Impound Center to recover his Duel Runner. Unfortunately, Trudge was already waiting to spring a trap. I just hope this ID and passcode work. Nice. Reunited at last with my Duel Runner. I'm starting to think you like me, Yusei. Why else would you constantly go out of your way to make sure we keep meeting up like this? Although I gotta say, this is probably your craziest stunt yet. What on earth were you thinking? I just want my Duel Runner back, Trudge. Actually, that runner is now the property of Sector Security. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Give yourself up right now, and don't forget the fact that you broke into the vault when I'm filing out your report. No chance. You're not leaving me with any choice. If you won't surrender, I'll have to make you surrender. With a duel. And a rematch with him. And look, we actually get to see a card that's based off the one from Dark Side of Dimensions. I wouldn't be surprised if they added that as DLC. Nice open, right? Now we gotta take down Trudge. Trudge never learns, does he? And he summons Samurai Sword Dragon. This should do it. He summons a Jute Fighter. Why would you do that? Bop, bop, bop. I got a surprise for ya. Pinpoint Guard. Wiretap. Dang it, I've been tracked! And he summons the Goyo Guardian. Wait, what do I have in my extra deck? Turbo Warrior and Junk Warrior. This guy's persistent. He was able to summon his ace monster that soon. That would have actually been useful. Nice. Take another 100 points of damage. Now I use Tuning Ware's effect to tune things up. Nice chains. That should deal with you. Now he's using Pursuit Chaser. No, you're not doing that. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Denied. And now he summons Skyjin Security. Now let's tune things up even further. Now I activate its effect, cut your attack in half, and say goodbye to your monster. What a shame. That wasn't easy. What are you gonna do now? Tell me, Trudge. Very good. The only smart move you could ever make. Yeah, that should make sure you don't try anything any further. I'll set this face down in defense mode, because that's gonna be a nice little trick. Broken blocker. What's that do? Summon 2 monsters from your deck in face-up defense position. Thankfully, Turbo Warrior's effect negates it. He doesn't even have final countdown. All he has are Warrior. Yep, Dark Tinker. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. I could just keep on attacking endlessly and then he's done. Sure, it also makes these battles a bit more limited, but hey, it's better than having so many Synchro Monsters on the field at once. Nope, he doesn't have any level 1s. Which means now I can go on the attack. Finally. He also has a pinpoint guard. Attack anyway. Dude, no. No attack for you. Darn it. He actually had the nerve to attack that. That's fine, because I got a second surprise for him. Fine, add a Synchro Tuner from my deck to my hand. And I summon Junk Synchron. Now to get rid of this thing. Goodbye. That's okay. I'm not worried. No. Wait till the next turn. Now to have Turbo Warrior negate it. And if he tries to attack it, he's gonna get a big surprise. Negates effects of field spells? First, I activate Pinpoint Guard. And then I chain the Scrap Iron Scarecrow, which lets me summon a monster and negate the attack. The best of both worlds, right? And yeah, that was your mistake, forcing it in attack mode. Healing Wave Generator. $700. Bye-bye. Now to go on the attack. Wow, it's as if this guy doesn't even try. Oh yeah, gotta flip it face up. That's better. I pretty much have whatever I need to finish the job. The gate blocker, thank God I'm not gonna die due to effect damage. Take this. No matter what he does, he's already done. Nice, it's the same one that I ended up in my deck. No, this time Turbo Synchron's doing it. Yeah, because I'm not going to die due to effect damage. I'm not going to lose this. I win, Trudge. Go back to desk duty. Yusei was able to successfully escape Trudge and the other sector security forces, but not without a cost. During his escape, Yusei crashed his dual runner in an alley, leaving him unconscious. Luckily, he was rescued from arrest by the twins Leo and Luna. That wasn't pretty. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the first part of the 5D's campaign. There will be more coming up, so I ask for your patience. Before I end the video, I do want to say that I do have a request. My request is that if anyone knows any information regarding how the English dub of the 5D's campaign ended the way it did, please let me know in the comments. I will do whatever I can to find the information myself, so that way I can find out and figure things out. So that way I want to save it all for the end and I can figure out why. But yeah, I'm going to do whatever I could. If you enjoy it, be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I'll see you guys next time. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.